The problem is with magnet fishing, I've found, is that you get something rather nice, you think, you haul it in, then what do you do with it? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You leave it by the side of the river when it would be much nicer to be back in the river.
What you do, you wait in for scrap.
Exactly, you weigh it in for scrap.
Oh, I can't
well
be
done,
bothered
Al.
with any of that stuff. I've just had a thought.
Yeah.
I could weigh you in.
I'm not very heavy.
I wouldn't get much, would I?
Well, there's another
Unless it's alloy.
Oh, no, I'm holding some washers.
I'm Henry Cole,
That is beautiful.
I love it.
and along with fellow fanatic Fuzz Townsend,
Here we go. Wow.
we're back on the hunt for vintage treasures
Look, even more.
in the nation's sheds.
Oh my God, it's a treasure trove.
We're going to buy them,
That's fantastic.
fix them up, and sell them for a tidy profit.
I love it.
Welcome to Shed and Buried. We're off to see Andrew in Kenilworth in Warwickshire, one of Fuzz's old stomping grounds.
Has Andrew got any cars?
Yes, he has cars. He has motorcycles.
Oh, right.
And I think
Some memorabilia?
one or two, yeah.
Really?
Bit of mobilia, yeah.
Right.
You're going to be having a great time because Andrew has been busy collecting for years.
Yeah.
Lots of the sort of stuff that you'd like to get your hands on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to it.
If we've still got a bit of time afterwards, I can show you around. Henry?
Well, let's hope he's got about 413 sheds then, shall we?
Whether we return with a car, a bike, or a petition for divorce, who knows? But Kenilworth, here we come.
Now look,
Yes.
come on, Andrew, tell
Yes.
us. In these sheds,
Yes.
what are we going to find potentially?
You're going to find some really nice original bikes that haven't been restored, that are
Fantastic.
still ready and still got some life in them.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a mixed bag.
Okay.
There's a bit of everything in there for
great.
you.
But is everything for sale?
I would say a large majority of the stuff in there is for sale.
Oh, right,
Yes.
okay.
And at very reasonable prices, might I
there we
add.
go.
There's always a deal in Warwickshire.
That's right.
And I've got to say, because it's my favourite saying, historic Warwick.
Yes. To
Yeah.
deal or not to
Okay.
deal?
Yeah,
That
great.
is the question.
Oh, that's the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll fit right in.
I know,
Historic
I can feel
Warwick.
it. I can feel it, shaking by the hand. Hey, look, we'll see you in a bit. Come on, I can't wait.
All right, come this way. Look. Wow. Blimey.
If this is a taste of what's to come, bring it on. Early rally choppers,
That's a magnificent pair of choppers up there.
a selection of Triumphs, and what looks like an imported Honda.
Now, that's very interesting, that Honda.
Yeah, so what is that? That kind of looks like, well, it's got a high-rise pipe on it, hasn't it?
I reckon it's American,
Yeah?
and I reckon it's sort of a 175 Honda, something like that.
Yeah.
But that is rather nice.
The Honda CL175 was a lightweight budget bike from the late 60s, available in both on and off-road versions.
These small capacity Japanese motorcycles, predominantly for the American market, are really sought after these days.
Yeah.
And I can see why. I think they're absolutely lovely. Oh my word!
Come on, lead the way.
Andrew's second shed is even more ram-packed.
Oh, look at this now, there are lots of goodies in this room.
More number plates than the DVLA. A Triumph Royal Enfield hybrid.
Royal Enfield frame, a Triumph engine, obviously.
Engine, yeah, yes.
And a Triumph 350T from the late 30s.
Look,
Oh,
the
I like
tank.
it. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if that has never been painted.
no. You've been hiding it all along. Look at that sign. Castrol
oh, look
Pump.
at that, yeah.
That
I
is
hadn't-
beautiful.
Fill your sump from the Castrol Pump.
That's great. Should we go to the other garages?
Come on then, let's go and see what else there is. Oh God, I saw a little trip there.
Hang on, no, you need to get that
What's
down.
going on? Quick.
There's a police car. Oh my God. Okay, so look, we got ourselves a Rover.
The Rover P6 was a 1960s family saloon that was a big hit with the police and especially the traffic cops. There's something odd about this one though. Maybe it's not quite what it seems.
I'm not sure that the police had the registration number etched in the glass, because I think, you know.
Stop
Yeah.
thief. I thought that was their job.
Yes,
Hey?
exactly,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly. So that's a slight giveaway, but
Oh,
it
the-
does have all the funny bits in there.
That
I
is
mean,
really funny.
hold on,
What?
there's a knob here.
What? What knob?
Shall I pull it?
Yeah, right.
Oh!
This is what I love about our job, right? I come up these steps. Did I honestly think I would see, what, a 70s police Rover? Oh, I could see myself in this.
I bet you could,
Oh,
yeah.
I could.
yeah.
Probably in the back in handcuffs. Anyway, let's have a look at Porsche 924s.
Back in handcuffs. About 1979, 1980 on a V. Look at that, it matches your trousers. Not the current ones, the ones that you wear when you're not on TV.
I've got to tell you, right, I'm not a mad follower of Porsche 924s,
No.
but at the same time, I actually do love the interior.
Yeah.
Hey, that is so late 70s, man.
Ooh, look at that, wow.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, look. Blimey O'Reilly.
Now that's pretty special, isn't it? Jaguar X K120s, early post-war sports cars. This is post-war British optimism at its zenith.
Jaguar's XK120 was released in 1947. The 120 referred to its top speed, which allowed it to outpace all its rivals.
Andrew,
Oh, right,
come in the middle there.
I've done a restoration on it. I haven't gone over the top. We haven't taken the body off, but it was in a real state. It was just in bare metal when I got it. And in its day, this was the fastest production car in the world.
Yeah, it's a lovely thing.
So are you still restoring it? It's got no seats in it.
Just waiting for the seats to come back from the upholsterers. I've actually been out driving it like it is,
Yeah.
and
Have you?
given it a road test. And as soon as the seats are in, it'll be back on the road, taking to some shows, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, look.
Well, hold on, what you're leaning on there?
Hey, look, that's,
that's
a
nice.
Montesa Cotta,
Yeah,
isn't it?
great bike in the day. They gave the Japanese a bit of competition. I've got it running.
Really?
Bought it from the family. They'd had it since the 70s. So
Really?
So yeah, that's ready to be brought back. And I've actually ridden it. Everything works on it. Unbelievable.
Alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah. R-S.
Tea.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
No sugar, mate. Be great.
I
Thanks
suppose
so
you
much,
want
Andrew.
biscuits as well.
Obviously, yeah. Lovely. Well done, Andrew. Great stuff. Okay, so look, right. If that's got a buff logbook and he says it runs,
Yeah.
might be a nice deal on that.
Okay.
Okay, so look, what we got? I genuinely think that Honda's a result.
Yeah, that is great.
Police car?
We could have some fun with that, couldn't we?
We could have some fun, but-
we could scare some elderly gentlemen like
Yeah.
ourselves on a Friday night.
Well, should we go and have a look?
Yeah, let's just ask about everything.
Come on, let's
Come
go.
on.
Yeah, come on, mate. Well
Age
done.
before beauty.
Yeah. Can we have a little bit of a, what I call a sighting lab? Just so, you know, prices.
Okay, I thought we'd come to this sooner or later.
This police car,
Yes.
is it a genuine police car?
I'm afraid it's not. It's
Okay.
a really good reconstruction, but it's been in lots of TV productions.
Right. How much is that?
I've got it advertised at the moment
Yeah.
for 4,000 for your English pounds, but
Right.
there is some wiggle room with it.
Let's talk about a smaller budget item, which is the
Okay.
Montesa Cotta in there. Is that a
Oh.
250?
It's a 125, so it's learner legal, and that's got to add some value to it.
How much is that?
Well, I paid 800 for it.
Right.
So if I got my money back on it, I'd be fine with
Okay,
that.
great.
Yeah, okay. There was a Castrol sign on the
Oh,
door.
yeah, that's a beauty.
Yeah.
How much would that be?
You know, I don't know. I don't really know much about these signs. I mean, you're the expert, really. Where would you pitch?
200.
I'd let it go for that.
And finally, am I right, finally?
Possibly finally, yeah,
The
the Honda, yeah.
The Honda CL, I'd really probably want 1,800 for that.
So look, we're doing 1,800 potentially on the Honda. How much is the Montesa?
I just want the money back on that, and that cost me 800.
And the sign is 200.
Yeah, I'd let it.
Right.
I'd let that go.
So if you put the 3 together, you're looking at a total of 2.8.
Yes.
What about 2.6? All of it.
We're in Warwickshire with Andrew and his eclectic collection. He wants 2,800 for a Honda import, a gorgeous sign and a Montesa off-road bike. But will he come down?
What about sort of edging towards there, 2,650? Just so that we're
Well,
there.
if we come halfway, I've got a lovely oil can, a nice vintage oil can with a paper label on it, and it's still got some oil in it, and I'll throw that in.
What, for 2.7? Is that what you say?
Yes.
Come on,
Pleasure
Andrew.
doing business with you.
It's gone very, very well. Well done,
Thank you,
Fuzzer.
Andrew.
That
Yeah.
was just beautiful.
Next day, back at the ranch, our resident cowboys are chomping at the bit.
This is fantastic.
Well, that's the star of the show, I think.
Yeah, because it's from America, there's no rust on it at all. It's only
No.
showing 6,000 miles, which probably is original.
I think it is.
It's
I
a
think
gorgeous little bike. I love these things.
bottom line is we'll get that going, hopefully. Now, the Montesa, I bought that for 2 reasons. One, because I think there's a tickle in it. And 2, because, Al, you can throw yourself against the countryside again.
If it's got a spark, it'll go.
Yeah. Can I draw your attention finally to this lovely thing? So I picked it up for 200. I reckon 450. I love it. It's going to be very, very difficult to sell that. So look, marvellous. The sun is shining on the righteous. Let's get a Honda going.
First task, remove the seat to swap the battery.
These seats are very special
Yeah, why?
because they're springs, not foam. Right?
Oh,
look
okay.
at that. Yeah,
How
lovely.
cool is that?
Very cool, isn't it?
We can't find a fully charged battery, so for the moment, Alan and Fuzz attach a power pack.
So we've got a back brake light,
Yeah.
Oh, right, wow.
we've got a horn, indicators flash. So we're going to give it a quick squirt of the Easy Start to see if it, just see if it fires
Yeah.
before we worry about ignition systems and
Come on then,
plugs
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
condensers and things. Right, ignition's on. There must be petrol in the carbs because that's running a bit longer than it go on an Easy Start.
So, yeah, definitely
It's
so.
just utterly amazing.
We should drain this tank, though, because we've smelt the fuel in it and it's rancid.
Oh, is it?
You've got to fit
Okay.
a proper battery as well, so you can't ride it with this battery.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah, no, I get
Unless
that.
you wanna
You
run
can't
on
I
the
just
could go
stuff that.
pillion out with that on my lap.
You could, or Henry could run along behind.
Petrol has a shelf life of about 6 months, diesel a little longer. After that, it starts to break down and gum up the engine. But that's not the only problem.
Turns out the fuel tap's blocked, so I'm going to remove it, clean it out on the bench and then put it back, and then when the tap's off I can drain it properly.
While Alan and Fuzz check the carbs, Skid empties the tank, and I...
Can I help in any way?
No.
No.
find out where I'm not wanted.
All I'm going to do is flush all these tubes out on the fuel tap with some brake cleaner, because I can see a bit of sort of like a lump in that one. Get rid of that and put it back on the bike.
15 minutes later, the tank's back on. The fuel's been refreshed. Alan's fiddled with the carbs, and we're ready to go again.
Oh, yeah!
That's not ideal, but it's much better than it
It's
was.
great, yeah,
As
yeah.
we put the air filter on, it might make a difference.
Yeah, and also, you know, give it a run.
Which finally gives me something to do.
It'll go first time, you watch.
See you later.
Bye!
And away I go.
Oh, it's all right. I think it's okay, man. Goes through the gears all right. And I'll tell you what, for a little 175, pretty nippy.
The CL175, to give it its full name, had a maximum speed of 100 and retailed at a mere $645 when first released. Today, it should be worth a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
That's great. It's really nice.
That sounds sweet from the back.
It does. It handles, it fuffles along, and it was excellent.
Yeah.
That's great.
Really nice. I'll tell you what, for a 175, I think that's quite frisky.
The following morning, we move on to our other bike, the Montesa. The good news is that, as Andrew promised, it's in decent running order. Alan and Fuzz fit a couple of new tank bolts, and then we decamp to my paddock to test if it's as rugged as it looks.
Okay, so this is the plan, right? Millward is going to get on the Montesa,
Yep.
and he is going to ride around, and someone is going to lie underneath this, like they did in the old days with the stunts, right? Alan takes a leap of faith,
Yes.
right, over a human obstacle.
Okay.
All we've got to ascertain now is who that human obstacle might be.
Okay, so what do you have to do?
You have to lie underneath it,
Yeah?
right, and then you just hold the board like that, and then
Ah.
Alan comes.
And unbeknown to you,
What?
we had a straw poll earlier. Happy days. Also, we think we need a good angle, and that will help.
So forget a Zempic. If you're in the stunt business, you've got to have guts, in every sense of the word.
Oh my God!
Why did I come up with this idea?
I think it might be about to happen. Here he comes, he's coming! He's coming! Now! Yes! Yeah, do you want another one?
No, I don't.
Come on, you'll be all right.
How was that?
As you were coming towards me,
Yeah.
I thought, good night. I thought my nose is just going to get flattened. My whole face, my false teeth are going to go peeing everywhere.
You did fly well.
Oh, you didn't fall off?
No.
Oh, great. So a major success all
Right,
round.
hold on, while you're there, can
What?
I have a go?
What? Are you out of your head?
Okay.
Come on then, mate. Oh, you're all right.
What you could do, though, why don't we put some bricks under there and we'll all have a little jump?
Yeah, let's have a
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Great.
I'm happy to do that.
Well done, that was very brave of you. Well done, Al, as
Yeah.
well.
The Montesa Cotta was a very successful competition bike in the 60s, known for its toughness and handling. It's easy to manoeuvre and perfect for jumping.
Yes. Yes.
That looked pretty good.
Yes.
How was it?
I was slightly trepidatious about
Yeah.
accelerating up the ramp, but once I did it, it was great.
Great.
Great. All right, Skidder.
Ready?
Yeah, go on, son.
Skid and Fuzz are not going to threaten Evel Knievel's crown, but our Montesa is a hell of a lot of fun.
That's fantastic.
Hey, hey.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's proper air.
Yeah, man. Mate, that was unbelievable, wasn't
It's
it?
fantastic. Yeah, I was a little bit out of line. I was worried at one point. I nearly aborted.
And you flew perfectly straight and level as well, both wheels parallel with the
Yeah,
ground.
very
Oh,
lovely.
great.
Top. Now all
Fantastic,
we've got
boys.
to do.
Well done.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you,
Okay,
Fuzz.
so you two
Yeah.
have done a jump.
Shake hands, Al.
Al's run me over. I think, basically, before we go any further, we need to flog this.
Yeah, I think we should put it away while it's in one piece and
Definitely.
working beautifully.
Definitely.
Because this will only end in tears if we carry on.
I got to tell you, I'm properly impressed with you two.
And I have to say that those shock absorbers are great.
2 days later, Paul pops round for a gander.
Now look, Paul, I know you're after a 21st birthday present for Jamie, your son.
I am.
I thought that might be quite nice. It runs really nice, mate, honestly.
It's nearly as you described it.
Why, what do you mean by that?
There's a few little
Yeah, okay, all right.
broken
Yeah,
bits
okay.
and
No,
you know.
well, yeah, but that's just patina, mate.
Pre-loved.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, that will be reflected in the price.
1,200 quid.
Well, how about 999.99?
No. It's not a special offer at Woolies. Why don't we go £1,099.99, just to make you feel better?
Yeah.
I do like the ability to say to my wife that it was under £1,100.
Come on, honestly, mate. Yeah, good luck. Paul.
That's
honestly,
it. I'll tell you what, we'll even let you off the 99p.
Oh, thank you very
exactly.
much.
Yeah.
We'll have it delivered as always.
Jamie will love it.
Yeah, and Guy will drop it.
Brilliant.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Paul. That's all right. Hey, look, we don't make massive money off Paul.
No.
But he's just a reliable punter, do you know what I mean?
Well, that's good. So the whole thing
Yeah.
was 2,700
Right.
when you bought everything together.
Okay, so that is 1,100.
Yeah. So you've still got 1,600 to clear.
Oh, mate. Look, we definitely get £2,000 for that motorbike, that Honda.
Okay, there we are.
Right.
And then there's the sign as well.
Sign's 300.
Really
How
good.
much is that?
700 quid.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, hang on, that means we potentially make 700 quid.
Yeah.
I say potentially,
Yeah.
but I think that's a definite.
That's a good
Hey?
couple of days' work, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Well, we just get Guy to deliver it.
Yeah.
He loves to ride out in the van.
Cross
doesn't he?
country.
Cross country. He could go off-roading now he's got air.
Yeah.